Welcome back, pranksters. It is Pranker back with another video, and this one is my first fight. Yeah, my fight at school, and I'm not condoning fighting or anything, but I mean, this is a story that has to be told, because one day I'm gonna look back at these videos and be like, relive my childhood. That's like one of my main things, is whenever I make a video, I want to watch them later and be like, yeah, I remember that time, and just bring up those old memories. But anyway, let's get down to the topic of the video, my first fight. Alright, so I started as like the new kid this year. I just had a goal. I wanted to meet as many people as I could and kind of find my group at school. And guys, I have been to 14 different schools. I have lived in 5 different places, thanks to my dad and his job being military. So I'm used to starting new schools. I'm used to this whole, oh, now I'm the new kid. And I kind of like it. I like meeting a bunch of people. But along the way, I met a kid, and I'm not going to release any names here, because if the video was found, it would be really embarrassing. But anyway, I met this kid, and he seemed like a pretty nice guy. We had a great time. I could tell he was pretty immature. And I think he might even be a freshman, and I'm a sophomore. So, but I mean, he kind of looked like a sophomore, but I don't know. And along the way, he was just, you know, somebody I knew, because whenever you're the new kid, you're just trying to meet people, you know, and you got to find the people you want to be with. And he wasn't necessarily a friend, but it was a guy. I knew his name. It was just a guy I saw from day to day. Now, this kid was like really touchy. Like, you know those kids at lunch where you're just having a great time with your friends, and he comes down and he sits down with his food, and like you're really flinchy around him. You know, he picks up his spoon to get a piece of his potatoes, and like you flinch because you never know what he's going to do. Like, this kid was so unpredictable. And I'm not a fan of people that are like always touching you or making you flinch. Like, that pisses me off. You don't touch me. And it just went on for like multiple weeks. Told him several times, hey, you need to stop doing this. I'm not a fan of your little gay 6th grade locker room crap that's going on. So it was about maybe the 3rd week into it, and that morning I got off the bus. It was in the morning, and he came up to me, and just before he sat at my table, he just kneed me in the back. And it hurt. I was like, dude, seriously, grow up. This is like 6th grade stuff. And then we're just sitting there. I was on edge. I was really angry. And then all of a sudden he just slapped me out of nowhere. And then I got so pissed. I ended up grabbing him and I threw him to the ground. And I punched him 4 times in the face as hard as I could. I punched him so hard I broke my hand on his face. And kids told me he looked pretty ugly. I wouldn't know, because of course they had to suspend me because apparently it was my fault. Which, in my position, like, for me, I think I've solved my own problems. I don't run to others to say, oh, this kid's annoying me. That's just the pussy way out. I solved my own problems. I took it into my own hands, which apparently there's a better way to solve my problems. But luckily, my parents really weren't mad at me. But I did get suspended. It's going to get erased from my record, so nobody else is going to know. It's just going to be on this semester, and it'll go away, which I'm really thankful for. That kid actually ended up getting a court date, and he got aggravated assault for that. So I completely beat the crap out of him, but now I have a broken hand, so, it's not the greatest situation to be in, but, you know, you get what was coming to you. Some kid was gonna do it, and I was angry that day, and I took charge and just completely beat his ass. So, of course, I come back after the suspension, and I come back to school, and everyone sees the cast, and the other kid's all, like, his face is all purple and lumpy and crap. So, it was obvious what happened. Everyone was like, dude, awesome, man, I hate that kid. My parents, they really weren't mad, which I was so thankful for. But basically, guys, that was my first fight. I'm not proud of it, but I'm not saying, you get what's coming to you. You don't do that kind of stuff, and I had to do it. I didn't want to get in a fight, but luckily it's going to get dropped, and everything's going to be okay. And also, my hand is actually healing up. I'm actually not wearing a cast anymore, because I'm a rebel like that, but, I really don't need to wear my cast anymore, like the doctor says so, but my hand is going to heal fine, so my hand is actually good. I can actually play Modern Combat now, so that's exciting. So yeah, it was a big process, and that was actually why there's such a big break with YouTube. But yeah, so that's what went on with my first fight story. So thank you guys so much for watching. We are on the verge of hitting 200 subscribers, which is crazy. It's probably going to happen really fast, maybe even before Halloween. So also, have a really good Halloween. Live it up, have a good time, don't do anything you'd regret when you're 25. But, you know, just have a great time, guys. I'm really happy for you guys to be stopping by my channel. I know I'm not the most active, but when I do upload, you guys really do show it. which is absolutely awesome. I love how much support you guys give me, and whenever I say this, it's not like, oh, I get 10 likes a video. I mean, I get about 30 likes a video with under 200 subscribers. That is freaking amazing. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Right? You guys will be there, right? Alright, see ya. Bye. Ball sack.